guys, what's going on? It's G, and welcome back to another episode of Cinderella Phenomenon with wolves, and finally, again, Caleb.
Voila! Hij is hier. Helemaal.
What was that?
Welkom. Okay,
I
don't.
Thank you.
Let's talk.
I
think you feel rude.
moving on. So yeah. Yeah, I don't know how to move on from that. So we're just gonna
I've not been able to talk to his.
swiftly move on.
We're hardly gonna get through this. We'll be laughing too much.
Okay, boys, you ready? I'm going. I've not been able to talk to him since, but I assume that he has been in the marchant to tell Delora and Parfait about our suspicions about Sir ALCASTER being a witch. I hope they can come up with an
Active plan for dealing with him.
Thank you. The palace is not. I can't. Okay, I can't.
You got this, sweetie.
My
You
brain
can
just
do
went,
this.
no. The palace is not safe so long as he is here. The ball is just about to start that evening, and I have been asked to make sure that none of the guests are lost in wandering the hallways. I've been walking around for a while, directing any late guests in the right direction. That should be everyone, but as I turn the corner, I notice two people lingering by a column. Excuse me, the throne room is... I pause when I look more closely at the two men in front of me. I recognize one of them instantly.
Oh.
I'm sorry. What is this? What is this?
Name is Snake.
Oh my gosh, I can't.
I'm laughing because I know everything. So your reaction makes everything 10 times better.
This!
Sorry.
Okay. What is Sir ALCASTER doing outside of the throne room? And who is that man he's with? Some idiot in a bird mask.
It's a bird man.
Birdman. Am I doing ALCASTER?
Yeah.
Okay. Oh shoot, drop voice. Okay. Ooh, too high. Alex. There we go. Sir ALCASTER gestures me towards him, and I approach word.
Wearily.
That. Who now? What's it?
Varg.
This is
Not
that.
hard.
Okay. He's one of the he's one of the guests for the ball. Oh yes.
Ew.
No. He sweeps aside his cape as he bows, and I curtsy and dip my head to hide my expression. Oh.
I've never before.
Not of that. And why would he be bowing to a mere maid? 'Cause he knows.
This is like a
Also,
fancy, edgy guy.
this is the edge lord of royals.
Our royal edge.
Also, why is he wearing such an elaborate costume and mask? Is this a costume party? Oh, this is not a masquerade ball. Well, if this guy is an acquaintance of Sir ALCASTER, there's no telling what or who he truly is. This guy, this random guy that I just met on the street, is one of the suitors for Princess Emmeline. Would you please escort him to the throne room? I will be along shortly.
I'm laughing so hard because I know who he is, and I'm just loving how you're making fun of him. It's beautiful. Thank
Strange
you.
guy's politeness is even more suspicious. Of course, Sir ALCASTER. I meet this creep's gaze. Not vase. Briefly, and I cannot help but frown by the way he's smirking at me.
I
This
haven't
way.
had who he is.
Okay, give theories.
Is he the snake boy?
Snake.
No.
Sis.
No. He
No.
like the guy that gets the grins, you know.
No.
Is
It's not
he
Snake
Fritz? I'm right.
Maybe.
I'm right. I can tell by the eyes.
Yeah, I mean, whenever everybody sees Varg, they're like, wait a minute, isn't that...
Is that seriously the name that they chose?
I don't know, right? I don't know.
So this creep and I make our way towards the throne room. I cannot help but feel wary of the fact that he's falling behind me where I cannot see him.
I'll do him.
Oh dear, please do.
I don't know how to do this. If the maids are this lovely, the princess must truly be beautiful.
Slap him. This real creep laughs and I grit my teeth at the sound.
What? It was meant as a compliment.
Look at the way you're dressed and say it again.
There's no need to look at me like that.
There's no
Are
other
you
way.
sure about that? Varg? Okay, he looks at me curiously.
Our maid's not allowed to speak in this place.
I have nothing to say.
She looks so
Truly,
offended.
words cannot describe what I am thinking about that outfit.
I mean,
Not the most cheerful person on the staff, are you?
What are you talking about? I am the most cheerful person on the staff. Thankfully, the doors to the throne room appear as soon as we turn a corner, and I do not have to come up with a response to his words. We are here. I gesture towards the throne room and move to leave, but Varg's voice stops me? Okay, buddy. Oh dear, put the smile
You
away.
should at least well you should at the very least escort me inside and introduce me to the princess, don't you think?
so
You
he's
turned
British.
British?
Yes. It works better, okay? I don't know how to
We
That's fair.
both
I
went.
can't I
What?
can do British
British?
again. I can't do regular. Isn't that what a maid should do?
No. Technically, that is the announcer's job. So no. But Varg came so late, he probably already missed the introductions.
I wouldn't want to think badly of any of the servants at the palace.
Shut up! I take a
Creep.
deep breath to calm myself down before turning towards the doors. Follow me. Let's go, creep. Ah, I love an empty throne room during a ball. I can tell the moment I step into the room that the official introductions have already passed. Most of the guests have already begun to mingle and scatter across the throne room as the band sets up. No one notices when I walk into the throne room in front of... I can't even, whatever his name is.
Varg.
I do not trust that guy. Not if he's associated with Sir ALCASTER. I might have time to warn somebody about him while he's distracted. But who? Rod.
Nah.
Really?
Because he's
Nah.
going from Emily.
Yeah. He literally mentioned how beautiful the princess is. Warren the beautiful, adorable bean girl.
But like,
And
he's
then
also hitting on me.
Hopefully she like smacks him.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
smack him.
That would be
Dang
so.
it, she's too nice for that.
I know. See, that's why you tell Rod. So then Rod can go beat him up.
With Sebi.
with Seppi.
He's like, yeah, I'm gonna beat him up.
My attention is quickly drawn to where Emmeline is moving between groups of people, introducing herself and making light conversation. I know this will be frowned upon, but Emmeline's safety must come first. I make my way quickly over to Emmeline and curtsy just off to the side, trying to draw as little attention to myself as possible. Princess Emmeline, may I have a word? Hello?
That's you.
That's you still.
Oh, me. My brain just went, nope. Oh, my brain.
I'm just staring at you like that.
Emmeline is clearly shocked at my word. I can't. It's too
My
late.
intrusion.
That word. But she masks it well. I can't.
Excuse me, it appears my maid has something for me.
That sounds suspicious. I draw her closer to the wall where the crowds block us from view.
I wasn't expecting you to be here, Alex. Not that I mind, but won't you get into trouble?
There's no time for that. Oh, why did I say it like that? I take her hand in mine and look at her somberly. You have to watch out for this man in a mask. Sir ALCASTER brought him to the ball.
Why should I be worried then?
It's Sir ALCASTER. I cannot exactly tell her... English? English? Hello? Okay. Guys, help. I don't know
You
why,
got this.
but I look at words and my brain goes, nope.
You can do this.
I cannot exactly tell her that I think he's a witch right now. There are too many people looking. Just please be wary of him.
I'm sure there's nothing to be worried about from anyone here, Alex. Especially if Sir ALCASTER is involved.
How wrong you are. Oh, hello, child.
Hey,
On
it's
the
your time to
contrary.
shine.
Yes. Keep going.
On the contrary, if Sir ALCASTER, I would also recommend staying on your guard, Emily.
Rod
I turn in shock to see Rod suddenly standing beside me. Hey, how you doing?
just appears out of nowhere.
Literally.
You should trust Alex.
Oh dear.
Alright. Oh, conversations with myself.
Yep.
Yay.
Oh yeah, you gotta flirt with yourself. Wait, that sounds weird.
Alright. Excuse me.
No. I jump back at the sound of this creep's voice. Rod takes a step forward and places his hands on my shoulder to steady me. Thanks, buddy.
Hey,
I like how you guys already hate him.
Yo.
Alright. Oh,
do
composure,
you want me to
okay.
voice him instead?
No, I got this.
Okay.
You sure?
I don't believe we've been introduced.
This real creepy guy looks at me for a few moments, but I say nothing. Try me, buddy. He eventually turns to Emmeline, a wolfish smile on his face. Okay, that's not creepy at all.
My name is Varg, and you must be Princess Emmeline. The tales of your beauty did not do you justice.
I think he just hits on everyone. Emmeline,
No, girl, don't fall for it!
Emmeline flushes as this real creepy guy in a mask reaches for her hand. He presses a kiss to the back of it, still grinning. I can feel Rod tense behind me.
It's
Are
like
his
Fat
hands
Bowie.
still on my shoulders is the real question. Trash this conversation, that's what I want to know.
It's like back away from my sister, punk. Alright. May I have the first dance?
No, get out. Emmeline bites down on her lower lip as she stares at him. I become acutely aware of just how quiet the throne room has become. She cannot refuse him with so many people watching her. I feel sick, but I cannot bring myself to say anything more as Emmeline puts her hand in this real creepy guy with a cane. Why does he have a cane? You know what? Not gonna question.
I accept, Lord Varg.
When did he say he was a lord? Am I dumb, or is she assuming things?
She's assuming because everybody here is of high status.
Got it. Okay. I thought I just missed words. The moment Emily makes her way to the center of the dance floor, a man signals to the band and the musicians start playing.
This feels wrong.
Are your hands still on my shoulders? I can only nod as I watch this real creepy guy pull Emmeline closer. At first it is just he and Emmeline dancing, but then other couples gradually trickle in to join them. Hey Rod, how you doing? I do not like this at all. Rod and I watch in silence as the first dance continues on. I know for a fact that Rod must see the dreamy smile on Emmeline's face as certainly as I can. When the music stops, both of us move as one towards Emmeline. Even though the dance is over and this creep has released her, they still stand close together in the center of the room. Great. The silence is interrupted when the double doors open and Sir ALCASTER, along with two knights, stalk into the center of the room where Emmeline and this creep stand. Their arrival causes an uneasy stir in the crowds. The king rises from his throne, eyebrows drawn. I'm dead, aren't I?
Oh crap, who is the king?
I did it before.
You
I
did.
got you. I got
Okay,
you.
okay.
Okay.
Because I have to
Oh.
be ALCASTER.
There's some kind of disturbance.
I feel like I'm throwing myself under the bus. ALCASTER says nothing as the knights stationed around the room approach Emmeline and Varg and stand around them, encircling them. Emmeline's expression shifts from confusion to fear. The crowd becomes even more anxious.
Alcaster, explain this.
ALCASTER briefly glances at him, but says nothing. He turns back to his knights and snaps his fingers. The knights pull out their swords and point them at Emmeline. Oh!
Oh,
Okay!
M.
I reach out and grab Rod's hand before he can make his way towards her. Rod, it's too dangerous.
I know, but
Thoughtless actions have the potential to put Emmeline in even more danger. Rod's only response is to tighten his grip on my hand. I place my other hand over his to reassure him, and slowly but surely his grip begins to loosen. I turn my gaze back to the king.
Alcaster, stop this immediately. It's gone Aussie. What? What do you think you're doing?
Something I should have done a long time ago. Oh, you mean you?
Like, wait, can we just acknowledge that Caleb and Moon are having a fight in different characters?
We love it. I've been nothing but loyal to the kingdom, and all I ever wanted was for ENG to thrive. But ever since the queen died, this kingdom has become weak. It's because you were a weak ruler, some guy's name.
Gennaro.
That one.
What?
What?
The people were more productive back then, more disciplined during the late Queen's reign. The kingdom has become less productive without fear to drive them. When there is power, there is order. My brain just went no.
Power is not something that should be.
When did his voice turn into this?
Oh, okay. Power is not something that should be needlessly used to control people. It is used to protect them. You, of all people, should know that.
Sir ALCASTER shakes his head. I, of all people, know that order is what makes a hierarchy stronger. I am the only one doing what is necessary. I'm reorganizing the system.
Ellipses.
Hand over the crown, some guy's name that I still can't pronounce.
Narrow.
That one. Sir ALCASTER turns his head to this really creepy guy in the mask, who remains standing beside a scared Emmeline. You will obey me if you do not want your precious daughter harmed. Wow,
Ew,
what a
his
jerk.
face. Look at his face. Look at his
Oh yay, Caleb!
Caleb!
Please, leave my daughter out of these.
I can't. Emmeline steps back, her eyes now brimming with tears. Varg, seize the princess. I'm ready to knee the man. As soon as Sir ALCASTER gives the order, Rod immediately lets go of my hand and rushes towards his sister. Rod, no! I quickly follow after him, but Rod suddenly stops in his tracks. I bump abruptly into his back. Rod? Oh, this is me. Varg! Sir ALCASTER's booming voice echoes around the room, which has suddenly gone eerily silent. My eyes move to Varg, but he is standing motionless. What is happening? Finally, Varg smirks. He steps to the side, standing in front of Emmeline, as if blocking her from view.
Sir Varg? Oh, right. Conversation with myself. You must be delusional, old man. I am not.
It's more British every time.
Sorry. Oh, God. I myself. No. Alright. I am not letting you anywhere near the princess.
Ooh, tea.
Ooh. Ah.
The knight's next movements are a blur as they rush at Sir ALCASTER. In mere moments, he is disarmed and pinned. Has been disarmed and pinned to the ground. Several more knights have also appeared from behind to surround Sir ALCASTER. A man emerges from in between the circle of knights. He moves to stand beside Varg and Emmeline. Sir Mithros looks at Sir ALCASTER disdainfully. Oh, this is me. My brain. What is the meaning of this, Mithros? We had a deal. The anger is now palpable in Sir ALCASTER's flushed face.
I guess we snake boy, right?
Yay.
Did we now?
Apparently not.
Mithros, explain yourself.
Sir Mithros drops to one knee in front of the king.
Of course, your majesty.
My gosh. He raises his head slightly to look at the king.
I have known for a long while that the man you see before you is a traitor. I was even aware of his plans, but I cannot tell you of them without any evidence. 2 of your knights had tried to inform you of these plans before, but we all looked down on them with disdain. I had to make sure that I did not come unprepared like they did.
Hurry and a garland?
Oh, the people from the merchant.
Yeah.
I didn't. Oh. What? Both of them knew of Sir ALCASTER's plans? Was that the reason why they were dishonorably discharged for false accusations?
I knew enough of his plan that I could thwart it. This is why I thought the best way to reveal his dastardly ways was to craft a fake alliance with him.
Yikes.
Sir Varg and I have been working together to unravel ALCASTER's plans. Your Majesty, Varg is an invaluable accomplice.
But they chose an awful name. Wait, so Sir Mithras has been pretending to work with Sir ALCASTER this whole time?
And so we arrive at the events of tonight. I apologize for undertaking this task without seeking your counsel, Your Majesty.
Look at his face.
I know.
But I can
Which
think of no
one?
better way
This
to
one
end
Yes.
or
sadness
this one?
once and for all.
Yes.
Yes. You lying snake. Hey!
Snake boy.
Sir Mithras stands and turns to Sir ALCASTER. He gestures at him dismissively.
Seize him.
The knight's next movements are a blur. The men rush at Sir ALCASTER all at once, and in mere moments, Sir ALCASTER has been disarmed and is now pinned to the ground. I thought he was already pinned to the ground. Okay, game. Isn't Sir ALCASTER a witch? Why is he not using his magic?
Mithras, I am indebted to you for saving us. The whole kingdom is.
Oh dear.
I only did what was necessary, Your Majesty.
You never say that. No.
So is Sir Alcaster not the witch?
I don't think he is. I think a
I
certain other
don't think he
person is.
Mm-hmm.
The king glances at the knights and then at Sir ALCASTER. His gaze
Steely.
Take him away.
Sir ALCASTER struggles uselessly against the knights as they drag him away. He is nearly out the door when he starts screaming at the king. Oh joy, I get to scream. Yup.
Gennaro.
Okay, thank you. Gennaro, you fool! That man is a witch, a snake. You cannot trust him.
No, Alcaster. I was wrong to put my trust in you.
You were wrong to put your trust in both of them. Even as Sir ALCASTER is pulled from the room, we can hear him babbling in the hallways about a witch. Sir ALCASTER never used any magic to escape. Was he truly not a witch? Oh my gosh, I can't. His face.
So
Are you
bad.
alright, princess?
Oh, hello, British. I am pulled from my thoughts when I hear Varg's voice. He is now trying to comfort a shaken Emmeline. For a few moments, he looks away and his eyes meet mine. He smiles, but it is fleeting, and moments later, his attention is back on Emmeline.
Blackout.
Is that a good place to stop?
I think it actually is. Let me double check. Yeah, it's a really good place to stop, actually. So,
You
anyway,
can title this episode Creepy Man.
The creepy man with the bird mask. So anyway, guys, we hope you guys enjoyed this episode of Cinderella Phenomenon. Things went down. Things
Tea
went
time.
down
That wasn't
today.
even half of the things that go down.
Ooh!
You're
Okay,
just covering
we
the surface, sweetie.
hyped.
Oh no.
But this was a lot of fun, and words and things, and man, I could not English tonight. Just looked
Yeah.
at words and just
Thank
nope.
you, Caleb, for joining us.
Yeah,
Heck
thank you
yeah.
for being here. But anyway, guys, we hope you guys enjoyed. Stay sweet, and I'll see you guys again later. Bye!
Bye.
Bye.
I did get higher pitch as it went on.
Bye.
I can't.